Hey, put a spotlight on me. Now let me tell you this. I used to care for the world's opinion.
And I used to fear their rejection.
Omo, I used to beg for validation.
And I used to wait to be seen.
But now, no more.
No more.
No more.
Says my time.
My time?
My time.
My own time is now. So what are you waiting for?
I'm still Malta. Be your best.
Hey, put a spotlight on me. Now let me tell you this. I used to care for the world's opinion.
And I used to fear their rejection.
Omo, I used to beg for validation.
And I used to wait to be seen.
But now, no more.
No more.
No more.
Says my time.
My time?
My time.
My own time is now. So what are you waiting for?
I'm still Malta. Be your best.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
This is Daily Digest with Jimi, Disu.
Morning, everybody. You're welcome to the Daily Digest, and today's program, Wednesdays, are sponsored by Amstel Malta. Amstel Malta, they sponsor Wednesdays and Fridays. And today being Wednesday, of course, is Dear Bunmi. But today I have a particular dilemma. My guest, Dari Olatoye. My guest, Olatoye, is a professional matchmaker. And so that is something Kofi, have you ever come across a professional matchmaker,
Well,
that's what he does for a living.
They're mostly female, I see.
No.
The ones I've seen.
It's a perception. If you run it, he runs it with the proper website, and this is an establishment. So I don't know whether to let him talk throughout today. What should I do? Are you free on Friday?
I'm free.
You're free?
Yeah.
You come on Friday, we'll talk about matchmaking, and he's a young man. So Fridays are for young people, young entrepreneurs. So you come and tell us how you run that business. So for those who might be interested, listening on Friday, you matchmake for male and female?
Male, female. I also own a dating app, which we've had 28 weddings in 1 year. And we've done quite a lot.
Do you? Hey, I have to catch my breath. We'll talk on Friday. I will ask you this on Friday, but let's just go to Dear Bunmi.
Okay.
Whether you match, it must be male, female, or male, or whatever.
Male, female.
Male, female. Aye. Why are you laughing? Have you ever had that kind of request before, though?
No, I actually haven't.
You actually haven't, okay. Yeah. Well, we don't encourage that, but let's face Dear Bunmi. So Friday, 9 o'clock. Same time, okay? Friday, same time. No, just bring that. Thank you very much. Oga, come and hold this thing and switch it off. Okay, so let's get down to business. Now, have you heard Dear Bunmi before?
Yes, I have.
You have. So, okay, so we are going to be talking about hostile stepdaughter. We are going to be talking about it doesn't show much passion. He doesn't want me back. This is Tosa. I don't love him that much. That's Uche. Uche says that. Let's start with Uche. My birthday is around the corner and I'm thinking of having a fairly big one. My current boyfriend is getting worked up about it and hinted he had something really special planned for the day. That gets me panicking because I've been unhappy with the relationship and plan to dump him. You see now, look at woman, no? You see? She knows that she wants to dump him, but she's holding on till birthday so that he will take care of the bill. Okay, as things are now, I can't do that. I can't do that if he's making a big romantic gesture for my birthday. Daddy, look at the scenario here. This Uche, she doesn't like the guy she's with. Mm-hmm. Her birthday is coming up. She wants to have a party her own way. He is, most likely, he's still in love. The Mugu is still in love because that's what he is in. because if he can't recognize that this woman no longer loves him, his own is worse than myopia. They say love is blind, but you can wear glasses. If love is full of cataracts, you can get them removed. So he's planning something big. Look at the stealth with which the woman is moving. I don't want the thing you are planning. Because what he's planning has a romantic whatever I need. Maybe he wants them to go up to Seychelles for 5 days. Imagine spending 5 days with somebody you don't love. What he hasn't also said is that maybe there's another kid on the block. What do you think?
First of all, I think that his emotions are clouding his judgment. There's no how he wouldn't have seen the red flags all this while.
Yes.
And he should have pulled out ever since, because there's no how. He would know that she's maybe not really into him, but he's still trying as much as possible.
But we are men now. You know, some of us live in denial and still think that we can pull it off. And then some people don't get a good reading. They don't get a good reading of a situation. Maybe she's just plain hard to get. Maybe she's just being reserved, you know?
Yeah, so for someone like me, I've always been a sucker for being very open and being very open in the sense that I don't feel that someone should be playing hard to get. If someone really loves you and you feel that the person has expressed themselves well,
go ahead and
just
do
go
the
ahead.
needful.
Just do the needful. Don't waste the person's time.
By the way, do you also offer counseling for your clients?
Yes, I do.
You talk to them?
Definitely, yes.
Definitely. This Friday is going to be very interesting. I think. I think some people might need a few tips. Kofi, do you need a few tips?
Information can hurt. Oh yeah.
Not information. If you are stranded, say so.
No, information can hurt.
What do you want to do with the information?
Tips. You can make spice things up. I'm sure he does that as well, right?
Yes, I do.
No, if you want spice up, you should listen to Uche at night. It was Obia. Raunchy program, man, I tell you. Okay, let's leave Uche. Let's go to Joker. Joker says that my boyfriend of 2 years is very loving and affectionate, but nice. But he's absolutely rubbish at telling me why and how much he loves me or saying romantic things. Is that a problem? I tell him these all of the time, but he doesn't get the hint. I know he loves me, but would it kill him to tell me on a regular basis? It's starting to make me feel really depressed and lose confidence, as I'm a very passionate person. Why should, if you said you get a feeling that he loves you and everything is going on, why must he say it? Some men can't say it.
Yes, some men can say it.
Can you say it?
Of course I can.
Tell your wife at home that you love her. I'm sure she's listening.
I love you, baby.
Baby, what's the name?
I love you, Bola.
In case you have two wives.
No, I'll just one wife. One wife.
Are you a Christian or a Muslim?
I'm a Christian.
So you aren't allowed to marry. Do you sometimes wish you were a Muslim though?
No, never.
Never.
I grew up in Pakistan.
I have one.
You have one.
Yeah. I mean, he's not asking you if you wish a Muslim in terms of your faith, but he's asking you in terms of the
conditions attached.
Yes, the pecs.
Well,
there are some people that tell you that they wish they were Muslim so they could bury them same day.
For me, apart from faith, it's about values. That's how I grew up. That's how my dad. And my dad didn't marry 2 wives. So
you don't have to be like your dad. God bless the late Reverend Ransom Kuti. He had only Fumilayo Ransom Kuti. Well, God bless Egbomi and Nikulako. He had 27 and many fiancés.
Someone said the more wives you have, the lifespan for your lifespan will be very short. So
no, if you know how
I want to live long. Even to deal with one woman self, it's a lot of work than to deal with multiple women.
Egbomi and Nikulako had 27. Aside of about another 50 or 60 fiancés.
He has something powering him, so
you two use the same thing, is it? So what do we tell Joker now?
I think first of all she should have that conversation with him.
But won't it look? Why would he call him and say, "Daddy, you've never told me you love me"?
If that's what bothers her, then I think she should have an open conversation with him, and if he truly loves her, then he will change and will put an effort in. It might not be 100%, but if he truly loves her, he's going to put an effort in. The highest expression of love is sacrifice.
That kind of thing could put me on the defense. I might just say, well, I was just waiting for the appropriate time, but I'm not going to be pushed to say I love you if it doesn't come from my heart.
Of course, if she believes that he loves her, but it's not very expressive. There's some men like that. Like some men are not so expressive when it comes to love. They don't have to say it, but they can do it. They can do a lot of things. They can buy them gifts. So maybe there are other things that he does that makes her feel that he loves her actually.
Let me ask our people at home. 0700 993 993 993 01465 7190. I'd be happier if I got more calls from the female. But we can also, Pastor Labo, we need your take on this one. I don't know what to do. So she should tell him.
Yeah, she should tell him, and I'm sure, like the same way my wife tells me sometimes, oh.
1 second. Yes. Hello? No, this is a bad call. Let him finish.
Yeah, the same way sometimes my wife tells me that, oh, I think we need to go to the cinema more. Yeah.
You can call back, please. Go on.
Yeah, sometimes my wife has those kind of conversations with me. I think you need to take me out more. I think you need to take me for lunch or dinner more. And I put in that effort because we're not 100%. But I always tell my wife and tell people that once you have a man that's willing to learn and willing to evolve, it's better than someone that's just stagnant. So.
Well, but there's this macho thing in the average African man. We're not given to. I'm an expressive person, though. If I don't like you, you will know. You will see it. And if I like you, you will know. It's okay. But if I have to say it, but you don't have to say it verbally now. You can quickly send it through SMS or something. That's not good enough.
It's not good enough. Words
you
are
can't
powerful.
put it on your Facebook inbox and send it through there.
maybe in the form of a poem, though. That would work. That would be more
You
romantic.
don't want poem. Put dollar in an envelope and write I love you on the envelope, and you will see what will happen. Second base, Daddy. Let me pick that call. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Uncle Jimmy.
Pastor Ladipo, God bless you. From Orile Gomu. Oh yeah, let's go.
Uncle Jimmy, I think your guest is right, because my take on this is this. Let her tell the man. Let her tell the man. There are many men who are willing to learn. So we should not live on assumption that they may react. So it's better.
Pastor, is it biblical?
Uncle Jimmy, let's not go there. Uncle Jimmy,
he knew. Pastor Ladipo knew that the next question would be, does he tell his wife that he loves her? No, I think you should. I think we should. I'm also one who believes that in any kind of relationship, you should have what I would call continuous consultations till the day you die. And people should realize that age doesn't kill love. You should continue to have. That's the only way it can get good, really. That's the only way it can get good. And so if you're so sure that you can't do it, then give her a reason why. If you can tell her, oh, I'm so shy, or in our family culture, anybody who says it will have measles, or Africans have all kinds of things. You'll be amazed at some things that are traditional. So okay, that's where that one goes. Let's get down to this one. Tosa says that. What's the time? 9:25. Okay, yes. I can read this one. Some months back, I told my boyfriend of 2 years to let us cool things a bit, in spite of the fact that he was the most loyal, honest, and caring man I'd ever met. I had just met someone else. Then who swept me off my feet. He wined and dined me, and I was in seventh heaven until I came crashing down when he moved on to another. Those are serial relationship guys, I felt rejected and decided to go back to my ex. Kai. But he doesn't want me back now. Yeah, according to him, I have been used and dumped. Very good. That's a man after my heart. Don't ever allow anybody to use you as a fallback. I don't hear any smiles or anything, any clapping for the man here. You don't think what the man said is right, Daddy?
Well, it all depends on how you take pain. If it feels like I always tell some people that you're not a government parastatal where you can just walk in and walk out anytime you want. So some people just walk out of relationship.
Hear what he said. He says I broke his heart when I had the fling with the other man, and that he'll never take me back. Should I give him time? My answer is no. He ain't coming back. What do you think?
No, it shouldn't. I don't think he should take her back. I don't think you should take her back. If it was for the wrong reasons why she left him, then I don't think.
Because
I feel it would repeat itself
because
again.
that thing can pain.
It can, yes, it can.
When the woman, if she leaves you and goes to the Coventry to become a reverend sister, you won't mind. But to leave you for another man, that thing can pain. Kofi, have you ever experienced it before?
It's one of the things that can shatter
Have
a
you
man's
ever
confidence.
experienced it before? Answer
Me?
the question. Yes or no?
I have experienced rejection. Yeah, rejection.
This is not rejection. No. This is walking away from you. Rejection means when you toast, you are denied and said no.
I have experienced it.
I don't.
I've experienced it. I was younger. There was an older guy in the picture. I was still in school at the time, and he had money.
Yes,
he had money. Had a car.
Uh-huh.
You know, I didn't have a car.
Yes.
You know, and I was pretty young, so I didn't eat.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't eat.
The thing can pain.
I didn't eat.
But for me, my mindset has always been that if someone rejected me, then maybe the person didn't deserve me as a person.
That's my mindset too.
But you will console yourself with that. It doesn't mean you're not going to pain.
It depends. But I
It
grew up.
depends, no.
I grew up then. That's when I grew up.
Okay, we'll soon go and break. There's something reflected on this thing. I can't see it properly.
We have about 18 minutes there.
How many more minutes?
18?
No, we are going to take a break in between.
14 minutes. 14 minutes.
We're going to take a break in between. Okay.
Yeah, but we have 14 minutes to go.
How many?
14.
14.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or 14.
Okay. 14 now. So to speak to her. Okay, let me pick that call. Hello. Hello, good morning.
Can we have another one?
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, morning.
Morning, sir.
Yes.
My name is Mike Ogun,
Yes, sir.
and I want to contribute to
Please
the
go on,
issue
sir.
about expressing love and all that. Is this still on?
Please go on, sir. Go on, sir. Yes.
Okay. Now, I like to say that the lady who is complaining about the boyfriend, or is it the husband not expressing his love,
Yes.
is not being very realistic. Environment is an issue. Most of us grew up, African men grew up, not even seeing our parents do that. It is natural. And secondly, some of us also believe that love is in action, not in words. There are people who, in fact, most of the playboys who don't even love you, they talk more. Because that is their weapon. You know, that's their weapon.
Okay, sir. Point noted. Daddy, what do you think?
Well, I feel that, we all grew up in different environments, but I always tell people that we're all open to learning. So because, you marrying your wife or you dating someone, there's a convergence of two histories. So you need to be able to accommodate each other and complement each other.
And besides,
and that's
times are changing.
Yes, and so you have different personalities, you have different things you react to, but we as men, we need to also be able to complement and learn. So because your father didn't do that, or because you grew up in an environment where you didn't do that, doesn't mean that you can't do that to your wife. Because if it makes your wife happy and it makes your home happy, why shouldn't you do that? It's just an expression of love, an expression of how you feel, which is quite easy.
So invariably, no. In any case, look, times have changed. Right, in modern times, it takes a lot to keep a relationship going. More so with the kind of pressures that we have all over. I don't think there's anybody that is immune. Even the rich. They say the rich also cry. So you don't lose anything by telling your woman that if you can't say it with your mouth, go and get a cardboard, write "I love you" in front, and stand up in front of her and say, "I've lost my voice. Can you read this thing?" If you do something as stupid as that, she will appreciate you to say that. Okay, he just finds it difficult, because the truth is, yes, I acknowledge that by some people's constitution, by the way they are, some people can't even toast a woman. Kofi, have you not come across any man who cannot toast a woman? I have.
Oh yes. There are some.
Some start from the wrong angle. They put money forward. Let me look after you. Let me make your family better. This is the key. They come talking to you, dangling the key of the Benz or whatever. Even if you say, then go borrow the key self, And so we're different kinds of people. So if it's one of the things you would train your people. You tell them that before you ever get married, the woman should ask that question. If that is what, will you be able to tell me after I've gotten married that you love me? You women, why don't you try it out on your husbands and let's let's see the result in about 2 weeks. Okay? I challenge any of the women here to tell me that they put your husband on notice. Say, come on, Charlie. Next week on Friday, when you come back from work at night before you go to bed, you must tell me that you love me.
But my wife has lost, because said Charlie, I hope you're not referring to me. My wife has lost.
Sorry.
My wife has lost count of how many times I tell her I love her.
Tell her now.
I tell her now. I should call her or tell her on the air.
Call her or call her on the phone. And tell her.
Yeah. I will. I do it all the time, you know.
Be careful. Be careful the number you dial. Is she in Lagos or she's far away?
She's in Lagos. Yeah.
Be careful the number. I'm repeating it now because there was a friend of mine many years ago. In the days we used to drink heavily, he went out from office. He was in the club. He went to the club, and he got very tipsy. And he had this regular babe that he would go to every evening, that kind of a thing. And so he drove to the babe's house. No, he went to a cocktail with his wife. And now I'm getting the story. They went to the company cocktail with his wife. And so with his wife beside him, drunk as he was, he drove to the babe's house.
That's even worse.
This is a true story, oh. He's probably listening now and saying, what is Jimmy should live with this? It's a true story. It happened in the 80s. The guard of the house opened the door for him. He knows our master, our master. He's one of those big toasters where maybe was even paying the rent. So they opened it. And he just switched off his engine and walked upstairs, knocked the door. They allowed him in. It was his house. And went straight to the bedroom and went on the bed. So the story went that the wife waited and waited, and then went upstairs. Excuse me, there's a gentleman, my husband.
Well,
so note the number you will dial.
I have to note, because I don't want to call the wrong number.
Okay, I will let you off the hook. I don't want any wahala. Our lines are still open though. You can call in 0700 993 993 993 and 0146 465 7190.
Uncle Jimmy, good morning, sir.
This must be Chris.
Yes, sir.
How many times have you told our auntie in Ghana that you love her?
Oh, my God. Uncle Jimmy, you know what?
Her?
Whenever we talk, if I end my call, you will say, no. That's how you normally end your call. I know you. She will call back. Say, how come you end your call that way? And one thing with Ghana women, Uncle Jimmy,
yes,
their own love, not practical. But our own here, back home here, our own na theory.
Jamisi.
But Ghana own.
How it be?
Thank you.
How it be? How their own love be? How their own love be? Tell me.
Uncle Jimmy. I'm a Kusibeni. This one, no. I'm a Kusibeni. I'm telling you the truth, Uncle Jimmy.
You are kidding me.
I'm telling you. I say, my people say if you carry wine, carry ugogoro and water, you go know the one way heavy pass. I'm telling you, Uncle Jimmy.
Chris, you must come one day and come and
consult.
Let us have
no problem.
Let us
Nigerian women should work hard. They practice practical love.
Let us have.
Theory.
Wait, we are going to have a symposium. All right, Kofi will be the chief lecturer.
Hello.
Even he will not pass you.
I know.
Is it true that they are more romantic?
Ghanaian women are humble. They're hardworking.
And I hear they are tough.
Tough in what sense?
No, you can't mess them around. The way we, I hear they're very, very tough.
Well, you can say that. But I mean, they are humble. That's what marks them out. Humble and loving, caring. You can date a Ghanaian woman and close your eyes.
We have a professional matchmaker.
You can date a Ghanaian woman and close your eyes. You can go to the bank and you know that you won't hear any story.
Okay. Let me ask you now a question that follows the one that I asked. I gave reply. What about a Nigerian woman? Can you not marry her and go to the bank?
Well, I'm still from experience. You can, because my wife is Nigerian.
Why did you leave the one that you can go to the bank?
No, because I found that here.
You found love.
I have Ghanaian friends who have married love Nigerians. Not even the ones who don't know anything about Nigeria. They came here to do knocking of doors.
I haven't heard again from Comrade Akman. He told me, he advised me that that I should tell my listeners, if you need a wife, you should go to Gabon. Have you come across Gabonese women before?
I haven't, but Gabon is not far from Calabar. And it's not far from Equatorial Guinea.
So what are you insinuating now?
I'm a Calabar boy as well, so I can give you.
What are you insinuating that they're not far from Calabar? In me, you're referring to something.
Uncle Jimmy, I don't want to go further.
We don't want to go. Leave on. So where were we, self? We haven't even read it, Abby. Hostile stepdaughter. Which one did we just discuss now? I don't love him that much. He doesn't want me back. My husband infection. We haven't got to that one to be okay, let's go to hostile daughter. Oh no, we were talking about it doesn't show much passion. Okay, so what do we conclude now? What should we be telling Dora?
Okay, the one that
Yes, now this Dora is the one who says that the boyfriend doesn't show how much passion. And she says here that I'm fed up with always asking him to. She keeps telling him. But I don't like being told things like that repeatedly because I will put up some resistance. I'm a shan't agree person, who just shan't agree, If you tell me once, leave me and let it come from me. I assure you it will. I'll break the ice. But if you keep pushing it, then I get defensive.
Well, I think it also depends on the tone in which he talks to you. If he's not confrontational, then I don't think your own reaction won't be confrontational too. So it's how she speaks to you about it. When you're in a good mood, when you're in a jovial mood, and she says, "Oh, I think that we need to make our relationship better by you doing this, this, and that." So it's
what if can't she just let it go if she notices that yes, he would express it, but it's a tough thing for a lot of men. Oga, how old are you? Sorry? 3-4. What's your name? James. Chidi, okay. Can you tell a woman repeatedly that you love her? What is in a day? Can you or can you not? He can. There is a lie. What's your girlfriend's name? Is that what?
Please, no.
Trouble. Oluchi Francis. Come and tell Oluchi Francis that you love her.
Sir, you're causing trouble, You're causing trouble.
You better stay where you are.
You're causing trouble, Please, because we want someone will call your show now and say who is Oluchi Francis. Please. Sir.
I was going to point to you. It reminds me of our friend. You, fake. Our friend in Abuja, fake. Okay. This one, I don't know how to handle this one. Did my husband infect me? This is Chika. Chika says, after being divorced for a while, I met up with an old flame I'd left 30 years ago. We rekindled our relationship and eventually married. I knew he cheated on previous partners. Of course, he'll cheat on you. But he always assured me that it was in the past. Then last year, he started coming home late and claimed he was too tired for sex. So shortly afterwards, I was shocked to discover that she had an STD. I asked him if he was cheating, but he denied it. Then I found a woman's number on his mobile. Don't you have a woman's number on your phone?
I have several numbers.
Several numbers. Does your wife worry you about it?
Never.
Kofi, I won't ask you.
It's good you're not asking.
Because you're a bit restless. So he said...
I'm fine.
So, but when I that's it off me, bone. He said he had no idea who she was. And this one, I don't know who she was. So that's it off. Then he said, although I have no concrete proof that he's cheating, I know in my heart that he is. I just don't know what to do about it. What should you do? I'm sure sometimes when you matchmake people, they come back to you to say that that person who was cheating on me and so on and so forth.
Funny enough, nobody else comes to tell me that. None. Yes. I mean, we match people based on personality traits too. So values, personality traits, So nobody has ever come back to say that.
Do we give you the credit or the Almighty?
We give God, because God is using me to do what I'm doing. So
that's it. I've never heard an Igbo man say that. It's a Nigerian expression. He said, God used me.
Yeah.
How do you know?
Because, I mean, sometimes you get inspired by you get inspiration from God to do some certain things, to make some certain decisions. And I know that it's beyond.
Okay.
When I make decisions beyond, I know it's beyond my power.
Oh, okay, we have just a minute to go. We have to take a break. We'll take a short break and then we'll be right back.
Don't touch that dial. Daily Digest returns in a moment.
Hey, put I'm still Malta. And by the way, I need to quickly let you know that some people from one official actually from the Ogun State, I think he says he's a consultant to the state government, have said that they would like to reply Wale Adenoga tomorrow. So for the program tomorrow at 9, we're going to have Ogun State officials, maybe one of their commissioners. You know, we're going to have them to come and react to what Wale Adedayo said. I said Wale Adenoga said yesterday. So it should be quite interesting. And then on Friday, Dare is back. I want to know how this dating business works. Maybe I should start something like that. What do you think, Kofi? Do you think I'll be a good...
You will, but I mean,
what?
You will.
No, I'll be 50. Say it.
I hope you don't throw some guys under the bus like to see okay.
Okay, so what kind of assumption is this woman making that she thought that when she had an STD, it was a husband? You can pick STDs in toilets. Except she was told specifically by the doctor. You know, we have this thing about infections. It's the same thing we had about AIDS, whereas some people could contract AIDS without even having sex. I mean, so I don't know why she believes that, oh, it's this man. But what?
There have been signs and signals. He comes home late. He's not really he slept with her. Maybe he's getting in outside. There's so many red
but
flags
it doesn't. Well, yes. But I also believe that. People should still leave that small allowance.
Well, I don't think he's giving her a reason to
leave that allowance.
Toilet infection.
So, I didn't say. You see now. This is why I said I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop going to Twitter and all these things. People just take the toilet. So okay. So what should she then do? Should she let it go, or what should she look? I think the honest to God truth is that the guy probably does have other partners anyway.
when you pray for the rain, you deal with the mud. She knew who he was before she married him.
When you pray for the rain, you deal with the mud.
She knew she knew he was before she married him.
Oh,
so
we know.
she can deal with the consequences of being with a man that is a serial cheater.
I mean, because this guy is a character. They said, I found the woman's number on his mobile. And he said he doesn't. Oh, that's it off. He said he doesn't know. Oh, okay, let's see. I want the woman to call in on this one. Because the man can call, but I want the woman to call in on this because it concerns them more. 0700 993 993. I have a caller there. Hello, good morning.
Uncle Jimmy, good morning, sir.
Morning, ma. Morning.
This is Oboli. Uncle Jimmy, this is Bereleni.
I never start. I just, it's an innocence. It's the work that I'm doing.
Uncle Jimmy,
ma.
It's like you start this dating app. I just read everybody under the bus this morning. Like I've been laughing since morning.
Are you married?
Tell that man.
Are you
I can't
married?
wait for discussion of. Yes, I am married, sir. Yeah, I am.
What's your husband's name?
Mrs. Kelvin Oboli, sir.
Okay, so you can tell him that you love him.
So I heard him say, when you pray for the rain, you deal with the mud. That's deep, Uncle Jimmy.
It's very, very deep.
How
can you join the dating app? I beg go, please. Uncle
Jimmy, don't worry. My husband is listening. He knows I can't do that. He still told me he loves me this morning, so I'm good.
He told you. What food did you give him last night?
Yes, so.
What food did you give him last night that he told you this
morning? What did I give him last night?
Yes.
Okay, I gave him physical and spiritual food, Uncle Jimmy.
How to hear me. It's daytime. It's daytime radio. Well done.
All right.
Okay, so what should this chica do now?
Uncle Jimmy. She knows what to do. Only that whatever you tell her to do now, she has already made up her mind.
What do you think?
So the first thing, confrontation, understanding no matter, Uncle Jimmy.
When you say confrontation, is it to hold his shirt in the morning?
No.
You will kill me
down.
Today. You will kill me
down.
today.
Talk through it. See, some people will just keep quiet. They won't say anything. But dialogue is key. They will work it out, Uncle Jimmy. They'll work it out. They'll sort it out. Dialogue is key, yeah.
Okay.
All right, sir.
Okay.
All right, sir.
Mrs. Oboli. Okay, let's pick another call. Just Hello. Okay, I think we don't have any call now. Okay, fair enough. Let's get down to the host.
Okay, I think we sorry, sir.
Okay. Hello.
Hello,
morning.
Yeah.
Can you? Okay.
Yeah. Good morning.
Morning.
My name is Felix, calling from Agbara.
Yes.
For me, concerning the lady, she has already made her decision. She knows what to do, as the last caller said. So, it really left for her to do the right thing. And perhaps I would like to, your colleague over there said Ghanaian women are caring.
Yes.
Than Nigerian women. And that one is true, Sha. I didn't say Nigeria are too stubborn. Everybody, depending on the environment.
I didn't say that Nigerian women.
He didn't don't misquote him. Hey, don't misquote yourself. Let me quote it. He said that Ghanaian women are nice and you can take them. Did he say you can take them to the bank, or you can send them to the bank to collect money?
You can marry them. You can date them and close your eye.
And close your eye. But you use the word bank.
Yeah, you can date them and you can go to something like that.
To go and collect money to give them.
No. But I never made a comment on Nigerian women. You didn't ask me. I was just commenting on Ghanaian women.
I made a comment on Nigerian women. It was when I made a comment on Nigerian women that you now said, you suddenly remember that you are married to a Nigerian.
No, sir.
Yes.
Should I make my comment on Nigerian women are wonderful women. Amazing.
Yes.
And I'm married to one.
But the Ghanaian woman, but you said that you can take them, either you can take them to the back.
All right, sir. You know what? You know what? I think this matter won't end now. We'll discuss it.
No. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. You know, there is something we need to understand. You don't say Nigeria, we're too stubborn. Naturally, we are stubborn. So even if you marry a good woman, she will still show you her bad side. You understand that we decide. Kids everywhere.
I understand. Nigerian
but Ghanaian
women are tough cookies, oh. When they start them wahala like this.
A
lot of these men around me, they can't. I can easily say, I was running a program and I was reading from their Bunmi. They cannot say that. Let's leave that matter. Let's go to Charlotte. Thank you very much. A few weeks ago, I attended my stepdaughter's wedding with my husband of 20 years. She's been married to this husband for 20 years. As usual, she did subtle things to let me know I wasn't welcome. Let me read this again. She attended my stepdaughter's wedding, with my husband of 20 years. As usual, she did subtle things to let me know I wasn't welcome. For example, she addressed the invitation to only her father and feigned surprise that I even attended the engagement ceremony. She's coming for a visit soon. Well, that meant that she didn't want you. Let me continue, sir. She's coming for a visit soon to thank her dad for his financial support. And my husband said he would like me to be there when I made the excuse I had a prior engagement. I can already imagine how uncomfortable I will feel. If I don't point out her shortcomings, if he pretends not to notice. I'd always hoped his daughter will grow up and we will be friends. But after the wedding, I've reached my limit. I'm sorry my husband is caught in the middle, but what am I supposed to do? Can't she just manage it and be there? They're coming to her house. If she has a real deep discussion with her husband, who maybe will be able to talk to his daughter, that being nice for 2-3 hours won't kill you, and so on and so forth. What do you think?
Yes, I feel she should talk to her husband, so maybe the husband can talk to the daughter. But regardless of what happens, I think she should still be good to the daughter. Maybe one day the daughter will change and see the love that she's showing the daughter, regardless of what even the daughter does to her. Maybe one day she will change.
Step parenting is very, very, it's very, very, how would I put it? Very difficult. Yes, very, very difficult. It takes one of the children not to like the new wife or the new husband, and you have a crisis on your hands. So what should she talk to the daughter?
No, she should talk to the husband to talk to the daughter.
Exactly.
And she should also show love to the daughter, regardless of how the daughter treats her.
I mean, because they're coming to her house.
Mm-hmm.
And she's been married to this guy for 20 years.
Because I know at the back of the daughter's mind, she will think that the woman won't treat her right because of how she's treating the woman. But the wife should always still try as much as possible to be good.
Do you know if it was a guy, let's say a guy married a woman who has an older daughter, it's very unlikely you'd have this kind of crisis.
Well, maybe it's quite unlikely.
I think it's a woman thing. They're the ones who always have problems with the mother-in-law. You hardly hear a man having a problem with his mother-in-law. It's always a woman. It's always a woman. Why did God create women? Can you answer that question?
I mean, that's part of. I mean, women are wonderful beings. Now, I mean, you don't expect men to live alone on earth and just be alone.
I don't blame you. You didn't eat breakfast this morning. I don't have anything. You go back home hungry. But let's. Can the women defend themselves, please? Can they defend what this woman is facing? I'm even surprised she's asking dear Bunmi what she should do. You should just be there in the house. Prepare the food, serve the guests, ignore the girl. You're not going to put on your leg. You're not going to carry her. You don't even have to hug her. But put on your best to pepper them.
Absolutely.
All right, let's. Hello.
Hello, Uncle Jimmy.
Ma.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
Uncle Chef.
Yes, ma.
Yeah, a quick one. The last lady you are talking about, do you know how she treated her daughter?
No, why
we married her for 20 years now.
Yes.
The daughter is adult. Do you know how she treated her?
No.
So women, they are very dangerous people.
Ha! I'm not there.
Telling you,
you don't.
I'm a married man.
And you are saying your wife is dangerous.
The mistake I made in my life is like I did the court marriage. That is the greatest mistake.
Why do you think it's a mistake?
It's a mistake, Uncle Jimmy. Woman doesn't love. There's
really?
No love in them. They only respect you based on your data. They respect it. That respect they call love. They respect you based on your qualification, your family background, the quality of friends. They not say I love you. There's no love in them. It takes a teenager to love.
Okay, let me ask the expert here. Do you agree with what he just said?
Strongly disagree.
So they know we just need a woman because of children. Only to him back on it. People wahala look on it 40 years ago.
Okay, thank you,
That's
sir.
who they are.
Thank you, sir. How is this man going to have dinner this evening?
It's going to be very hard. But
no, maybe his wife is secretariat. She's
Yeah.
busy, so she will not hear.
But I strongly
Quickly, what do you think?
I strongly disagree. Women are fantastic people. And especially my wife. I love her so much because all the things he's saying about women. I mean, first of all, we can't put everybody in one box.
In one box, yes.
In one box. I mean, people are as a result of the environment they grew up or the family they grew up. So you can't put everybody, even the men, you can't put everybody in one box. So for women, they're wonderful people. They're intelligent. If you marry the right woman, she would amplify your gift. She will amplify the progress. So it's about the kind of person you get married to. You know, it's not don't just generalize that all women are like that. Marry the right woman and you'll be happy for the rest of your life.
Well, I'm sorry to say, but I think he comes from a traditional background.
Okay.
When they now put the proverb and so on and so forth, I know that. There's something about the Yoruba people, our people. We don't show emotions. The men think you're not macho enough if you start. They say it's a woman rapper. Things like that. That the man must be whatever, and then the women are supposed to be submissive. So maybe this one is standing up for her rights, and is. Well, you heard what he said, that he's happy, that he was sad that he went to court. In this culture we had this morning.
Well,
Daddy, let's leave that.
Okay.
We'll be back on Friday. Okay? Daddy will be back on Friday to discuss his as a business, the dating thingy, as a business, what qualification you need to, what are the prerequisites that you need, and what are the safeguards in the business. I hope you don't mind coming on Friday.
I'll definitely be here. I enjoyed my time here.
Yes, you'll come again because you're a professional. This or God that he couldn't. If I were you, I will go home tomorrow so that they're not lining it for you. We have an intern from the Wazobi Academy here. He's the one. Did he greet his girlfriend?
He said Amaka. Is it Amara?
He didn't call Amaka. You see now. You see the problem you have created for him.
Looks like it was you.
Did I say Oluchi or Amaka?
No, he already said it before now. Okay. Are you sure you won't have problems after today? You can beat your chest.
These guys are hardliners, man. This one look at fine boy, no pimples.
Yeah.
Yes, he can produce 12 names for you. Okay, so tomorrow morning we'll be doing the Ogun reply. Okay, we'll be having the Ogun reply, and on Saturday I'm going to have Osa in the studio. My good friend Osa, he turned 50, and we're going to share his thoughts. All of you, of course, know Osa. Daddy, one more time. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And Kofi, thanks.
Nigerian women are absolutely amazing.
Who,
amazing.
Nigerian?
Yes, women. I just want to end by saying that.
Did you get the text message?
No. I just want to send
no,
a record.
Because I didn't ask you any question. I didn't ask you any question before you start saying.
I've dated them all my
don't
life.
Talk on your way home. Don't talk. Continue talking yourself. You're practicing what you're going to say.
No. My wife knows that I love her. So amazing.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Let's. All right. Let's get out of here. Okay. What's Up Lagos comes up next. You don't want to miss it. Bye.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens.